First of all, big up Shakara for hosting this incredible event. What happened to looking at people in the eyes? Quality conversation between two strangers, because we recognize in our culture it's rude not to salute your brother or sister whether you met them before or not.
Come on.
But we're living in a time where people seek love online because it's easier to connect there than in person. Humans got lost in the internet because the digital world been engulfing lives, and I ain't exempt. Ask the second millennium poet what happened to the pen and the pad. Why, when I can't memorize my poem, I feel the irony. Reciting African revolution, the fire, I write defiance, yet I'm reliant on the phone created from the blood of my people and the minerals of my land. We in the system that hates yet feeds us. Where you last shop.
Come on.
But I make the most of this information age, so I be tirelessly researching like an expert detective, sifting through the files that link the CIA and MI6 intelligence agencies with multinational corporations maintaining corruption in resource-rich nations. Their devilish plots detailing the elimination of leaders from Nkrumah to Sankara, replacing them with dictators who do nothing but kill and fill Swiss bank accounts with African names. It can get all too much.
Come on.
I need a break. Give me a drink. I'll have a Supermall.
Welcome to the #1 conscious platform. We are GKTV here in North London, down at the Cheshunt Community Centre for Messiah Storm 2015. We have seen some excellent performances in honour of the noble and honourable Marcus Messiah Garvey. I'm going to leave it to you to see what we have seen, and once you've seen what we've seen, please make sure you do share it out there. I'm Dua Mutev and Ankh, and we are here with the first performer who kicked off the performances for you today. Nat Nai, how you doing, sir?
Blessings, Dua Mutev.
Tremendous performance. Tremendous performance.
Thank you. Thanks.
You're here on Messiah Storm. It's not your first Messiah Storm, though, right?
My debut.
It's your debut?
My debut.
It was your debut?
Yes.
Wow, even bigger performance still. Yeah, give a little insight into what you was reciting for us.
I say natnye.com, natnye.com. You can't listen to it once, you have to listen to it several times. So just check it out and buy the EP, then you can get to see what you saw today, or what the people them saw today, you know?
Yeah, and when they check out that site and check out that EP, we see that there's a lot of images of the ancients, right? You've gone for like a cartoon lick.
Yeah, well, the artist I was dealing with, shout out to Keisha Waters, like, she kind of captured the idea that I had in my mind. So it's like, we don't operate on one dimension. Once we understand that, we can move into other levels, right? And that may be alien to what we see today. And the kind of cartoon sort of animation kind of brings us into that world. Something that is kind of surreal to what it is here. This is what I realized, there is no escape. This is the Matrix. They even taken our music, got our people fixated on lyrics fit for capitalistic mindsets, talking and thinking individualistic. From when the gods started acting backwards, they call it dog eat dog, or black on black. Now it's open season, shooting us down like it's sport. And we acting like we ain't produced Serena Williams on the court. What Muhammad Ali represented. We are the greatest. We are the greatest. But what's more powerful than the mind? They need us to believe we're inferior. Nothing but victims to the whims of white supremacy. Yet, the brilliance of my poetry is evidence of why there is medical examinations into the biological makeup of what it means to be an African. What we have forgotten is sourced in our melanin. Born as global guardians, whilst the devil is trying to stop the advancement of the planet in the face of it all. The wicked, in the face of all the wickedness, the insane, ask me why I'm militant. The wise advise to move silent. Learn the complexities of the game before rushing into war against such a vicious enemy. So every day I play to master chess, but a tiger can't hide its stripes. Our minds be red, black, and green. Real recognize real. If If you know, then you know you've been chosen. Garvey promised the whirlwind. The weather report lists the storm coming because it's not from the skies but on the lands. With the victory of the Selines, we feel in our hearts the apocalypse is here and the empire is destined to fall.
When you're saying that we're not in one dimension, do you want to expand? I'm going to let you expand. I could expand, but I'm going to let you expand.
Well, okay, we can go in many different directions with this, but we can
Keep
say
it simple.
Oh man, you're asking me. That's what I struggle with. But we're in the third dimension right now, right?
That's right.
But there's a shift. Right now, the world is experiencing a shift
That's right.
into the Aquarian age, right?
That's correct. We're coming from the Pisces age into the Aquarian age, from the third dimension to fourth, and some say fifth dimension.
Right, fourth and fifth dimension. But only if you're in tune can you experience the fourth and fifth dimensions.
Say that again.
Only if you're in tune,
You hear that?
you can experience the fourth and fifth dimension.
Numbers go up to 9. The highest dimension will be the 9th dimension. We are in, as Nat and I said, the third dimension, all right? And from your utilizing all your senses, heart, mind, body, and soul, that's what we're talking about, right?
We're talking about how to console a prim and proper mother who wants no trouble, just the simple life, hers filled with strife. She wanted better for her children, but the blueprint she'd written was set for the palm lines of a doctor, lawyer, or teacher. She did not envisage this. Well, you cannot combat that what the divine decided, what grew inside her wombs. Doctor, mystified by the newborn's bright cries. My mum unknowingly declared war on the system when she gave birth to me. The son's a renegade with a high-grade brain filled with grenades. With her pen as a pin, words explode when I write. But powers will be left dormant if not tapped. That's why I stay sharp with the craft. This art takes a graft of continuous training. That's why I have no time, no energy to spare, working for a major corporation on a minimum wage. So I live on the edge of survival, surviving off local bars, on my tummy stars. All this to keep me dreaming alive. Why? Because life is too short. And I'd rather be a graduate with thousands of stories to tell than a bitter old man full of, well, I should have, would have, could have been, but I had to get that money. Plus, what choice is there when your heart pounds the sounds of an African war drum and you realise your potential you saw your reflection in the sun? And this great yearning for knowledge got my mind following the sun's light around the world, meaning I've been everywhere, till I realised there are places where even the sun don't reach, there will always be more to learn. In this age of information, I'm so connected, my head's practically plugged into the socket of the internet, but my brain processes faster than the fastest supercomputer processor. I observe waves shifting to shapes at superluminal rates, which is why I profess to be a professor of this poetry profession. It became an obsession when I began to see human interaction and sequences of syllables. This is the process of poetically decoding the matrix. It was then that I decided to make sense of the chaotic nature of the nebula that exists in my mind. A multitude of ideas, structured like atoms, clashing and smashing, causing the creation of poetry to happen. As I studied the matters of dark matter, I learned to control the dark energy that makes galaxies spin. This incredible ability, the creator invested in me to turn words into worlds. Comes with great responsibility. Now I write to elevate minds to those of Einstein. I am the poetic alchemist. This magic script is from a master's myths. What I do with the literary elements, chemically bonded metaphors, rhymes with the poetic essence at its core. You know, I don't even mind if people don't understand, because I create compounds where the truth barks symbols for the subconscious to understand. Like, one of the little things I go by is poetic alchemist. So that's what we try to do, you know, like spoken word meta scientists.
And we can see that alchemy coming through in the cartoon images and in your spoken word as well. Yeah. Like you said, you've got an EP out there, right?
It's an EP. It's called Poetic Temple, and it is essentially like 4 poems that are entwined, and the messages are entwined. It's not just one thing. It's all different sciences put together. You just gotta, yeah. natnai.com is what I'm saying.
And I like the way, as I says, the cartoon images help to simplify the message. Because some people could say we just got deep, but we would say it is what it is, right?
Exactly, it is what it is. Like, and this is another thing, you know, like some people be like, the simple messages get to the people quicker. Maybe simplify it, but everyone's got their path and their role. And what I want to do on this planet is many different things, but essentially be an example of excellence. And we as African people are the supreme. We are excellent, and we should always strive to be excellent. All our ancestors that we big up, they were excellent, and this is what we need to do and deliver with everything that we're doing. It has to be at a very high level. So yeah, that's what I'm saying with the works. It has to be boom. So when I want people to listen to it, I want them to be empowered and inspired, but I understand you can't listen to it once, you have to listen to it more than once, because it's packed, it's dense.
I'm a star, twinkling in my parents' eyes. I'm glistening, golden like a Rolex in my mother's box. Watch out. It's time for the postage for the proletariat, that power to the people's stamp. Birthmark of a panther, the royal mail sent from the divine. You can call me a godsend, or more accurately, my name means God's gift. To take this as serious as the pride of a patriotic soldier chest, crested with badges of honor, in line for another award with the national anthem being a backdrop to heroism. Daily, I write Nathaniel 9 nightly skies, relining the stars to horoscope my destiny. I'm supposed to affect change on the planet, the prowess of a poet to conjure magic and we spell WORDS. We flip and switch words to alternate realities. And to itself, we reflect societies, but how are we able? When our pens are left to save giant on tables, unable to focus on the craft, fasten hands on mundane jobs that mine on serve a purpose? My life, none. Waiters are like Obama supporters backing away. We still waiting for a change.
Messiah Storm, big up Messiah Storm. It's a very important event. Every single year this happens, and it's very important to commemorate our greats, and this is what this is. This is a big commemoration and celebration of the life and legacy of Messiah Garvey, and we here all represent that. And like all the artists that did their thing, you had I Sister. I mean,
she's coming. Don't worry.
Like,
we got her in the wings. Wait.
JJ Souls.
We got her as well too. Waiting.
Raspit Fire, Bingy, Short Man. And of course Shakara hosting it.
Not to mention yourself.
And not to mention Nat Nai and of course Soldier MC who ripped it up as well. But yeah, got Kush TV also in the building. It's a pleasure and honour always to be here. The next thing is Voyage to Motherland. Me and my sister queen, sistrin, queen, universe.
Divine Feminine.
Divine Feminine. It's like we are the masculine and feminine united. We are the union of the two. So it's our mission, Voyage to Motherland. We've got Galaxy Radio, big up to Galaxy, and yeah, we're on all of these platforms, so check us out, because we're doing a lot. And yeah, if you hit me up, then you find out where I'm at next.
Alright then. This is Nat Nai, alongside Dua Mutiv and Unk.
So yeah, in the spirit of Messiah Garvey, what I'm saying is like what we do is a business, right? And we need to empower ourselves as well. As artists, we need the empowerment from our community. We've got a lot of mainstream artists that are doing a lot of nonsense, and you know, like every line that is written is there designed to inspire and enlighten and empower, you know? And we need that, you know what I mean? So I say big up to Shakara because he's putting on this event here, Messiah Storm, and this should be filling out Hackney Empire, realistically, you know what I mean? But we can only do that if we get the economic, because we need this. We need the social. As Shakara said earlier, more time reading copies than political meetings, but we need this as well. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. And this poem is called Poetic Temple. I ain't got no CDs on me. They're still out, you know what I mean. But you can catch it on natnai.com and talk to me, and you know. This is the title poem. Wake up, wake up, wake up. The sun ignite my soul, I'm charged. The day's a feast and I'm ready to eat, but why am I not tired? Artists work 24/7, I even sleep as an opportunity to astrally travel through Stargate portals, waking up in the middle of the night to write the scenes I've seen in my dreams. I go deep, like a submarine. My purpose is to dive below the surface, to be specific. The great depths of the Atlantic is where I spend my dream time studying the remnants of Atlantis. But before I go further, let me explain why I don't have materialistic visions of popping Dom Perignon and using women's asses as champagne glasses. I've been past this since the feeling of fasting, grasping left me empty, the opening of a black hole within my insides when I tried to do a 9 to 5, get drunk on a Friday night and live a generic life. Listen, we are here. We are here for a greater purpose. So I was faced with standing at a place of no return at the edge of the cliff. I looked down from the frightening heights of Mount Everest, took a deep breath in preparation before hurtling into the infinity of the rabbit hole for this eternal journey to master the inner and outer worlds. There's no destination, but a free spirit yearns for more, so I must explore. So I meditate, sat in a Buddha pose, I rose, blooming into a higher state of being. The ancient gods recognized me as one of them, so before me, there opened up multi-dimensional gateways. A brain operating at 10% of its capacity cannot get to grips with concepts beyond this physical paradigm. How I appear in more than one place at the same time. My mind began to expand to unknown strands of my DNA, unraveled mysteries from my ancestry, rooted throughout history to the first divine beings that walked this planet. I can now fathom the power I feel every time I write a solo ball of flames rotates in my palms, and I'm able to create. And I'm here to say, we're all too great to self-deprecate. What fear is there when you see yourself macro-sized in the skies? We are stars on earth in human form. And my poetry is a mirror to show you just how much you will shine. Bless. My name is Nat Nye. Give thanks.
One, two. Nat Nye!
This is Nat Nye, spoken word meta scientist with Got Kush TV.
There was empires in Africa called Kush, Timbuktu, where every race came to get books. My success to you, even if you wish me the opposite. Sooner or later we'll all see who the prophet is.